Okay, so we've talked about how to send messages to students individually and to the class. Now let's talk about our reports. Okay, so I'll start out with what I use the most on this page. I look at, and this is what my kids want to know, the past book quizzes because it's going to give me total words read. So I want to do it for the year right here. All I always put. And this is, I'm going kind of quick on this one, then I'll slow it down a little. But it gives you the book that they quizzed on, the Lexile level that the book was, how they did, and the total words that book was with. So the one and only Ivan was worth 25,567 words. So if you take a look down here, though, all the way at the end of the page, this shows you the total words read by your class. So 11,240,951. So our goal for our next tech day is 12 million, and my kids set those goals, right? One more thing too, as far as goals go and incentives. Each night, I'll go back to AJ. Each night, the kids go on and they tell each other, "Hey, we're gonna read to page 10," or they tell each other to page 130 or 34 I read to, or read after chapter 8 tonight. So before they're done reading in class, they set their goal um, in their comment section. Um, so they already know um, what they read to. That way, the group can stick together and have good discussions in their literature circle groups. So um, that's how Book Taco plays into this because now they have nightly goals, and now they have their overall class goal, which is 12 million. And you get this information in reports. So if I go back here, you can see how each kid's doing on book quizzes, what they're saying in their final book review. Um, I always like looking at this. They rate in the final book review. They give the book a rating, and they talk about the book, right? And see how they like it. So hopefully they all give fives, but some of them don't. And Kelly didn't like Mick Hart was here. So it shows you a word count, but the first one I showed you gives you that total word count, which is past book quizzes. Okay. Down if you can go down and look at words and page count. This is going to tell you how each kid's doing individually. So if you look at Drew, um, we got to do this is the last 30 days. I always do all if I want to see how they're doing grand total. If we look at Drew Eaton, um, 2,000 pages read and 273,000 words read this year. So that's pretty good. Um, and then you can do an end of the year award for any kid who's really crushing it. Like Elliot Taylor has 406,546 words, but you've got Alora right behind him with 359,000 words read. You can also track points, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Um, this is now where you're going to want to, from here on out, activities, organizers, and vocabulary. This is where you find their work and where you grade it. Okay, so if I go into this right here, I'll go down to, I don't know, Vincent Claudio did a nonfiction report right here. You click on it, and right here. Yes, this is good. Okay, so then you add a quick grade and sit down. Now, you guys can do with what you want with the grades. I do the grades so that they can earn their coins, okay? And so I could certainly at least take one of these activities for a grade in my grade book if I wanted to. And it's real easy um, to do this. Niagara Falls does it. Here's Bronwyn. Here's her writing assignment, writing prompt. Okay, it says which character is most like you and why? Hank is most like me because I get in trouble a lot. Yeah, right. I am also a lot like him because I bribe people to do stuff with candy. I mean, who doesn't like candy? All right, very good. Uh, maybe I give her 100% on that. Okay. All right. So, um, you can go use your reports section to go in and grade the activities that they do, and you can use this also to see how they're doing on activities. You can track their game points and see what their book lists look like. It's very intuitive. You just dig into it, see what you want. But the two that I showed you right here, past book quizzes, is how I track the total words read for the class right there. And we set our goal off that right there, 11 million. And then if I want to see how individuals are doing, I got on here and I can see how many words read they've got for the year. So, because I do an individual award at the end of the year, a couple of different individual rewards at the end of the year. So there you have it. Those are your reports. Your dashboard is another avenue for you to grade stuff. You can see I have 82. That'll literally take me 20 minutes to chew through those, and they add up kind of quick because the kids are very engaged. My kids do activities almost every day after they're done reading. So it's a great way to keep them engaged in what they're doing, in addition to any literature circle activity that you might have. Like I have this for my literature circle group, so I might assign something like this for each student to do. So in addition to that, I go back and forth. They always have something they can be um, engaged in with their reading with Book Taco that you don't have to create. So there you have it. There are your reports. Tadero out.